Hey everybody, this is Herbie with my Nomadic Dream, and today I'm going to tell you guys why I decided the nomadic life. So stay tuned. Man, why am I so nervous? Alright, let's just dive into this. I made some notes. About halfway through that I was like, I'm just going to wing it, be more fluid. So the topic is, why did I decide to try the nomadic life? And the reason is, life is short. I understand that that's a very straightforward answer, and it is, but it's 100% true. But for the long version, I'm gonna give you some more details on myself and why. Oh, this is tough. I wanted to try the nomadic RV life is due to a few reasons. One of which is I do not have a family of my own. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I've never got into that part of adulthood, if you would. So that right there automatically made it easier for me to transition into this lifestyle. Another big factor is the Utah trip that I took a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years. I went to Utah 2 weeks. Beautiful. I did a road trip, checked out all the national parks that Utah had to offer, along with some other areas, Monument Valley, all that stuff. And I thought to myself, especially once I got back to Michigan and went back to work, I was like, there has to be a better way. There has to be a way that I can do what I want to do in life and not have to deal with the sucky part of going back home. Just to go back to work, to save up more money, to go on vacation, and, you know, rinse and repeat. There had to be a better reason, or better way. And the idea of living in a van, traveling, has been in my head since like 2015. I just never truly understood how to do it. And YouTube has been a great tool. It has shown me how people are able to do it and how people are able to afford and work and all of that stuff. So back to my reason. Another big reason is my baby brother Corey. He passed away when he was only 30 years old from heart failure. Like, that's really early, and it scared me. It still scares me. And it's like, you know, life is short. You never know when your time's up. And like, I wanted to live my life now. I've always been like that. I don't live for retirement. That's something I can worry about in 20-30 years. But even with that said, there has to be a better way than working somewhere for 30 years to get a pension that you may or may not get, and then you can enjoy your life the way that you want it. That's not for me. So my brother's death was a big factor. My mom passed away that same year, 3 months apart. My dad passed away back in 2009. All of my grandparents are gone. I have 2 aunts still surviving. One's in Michigan, one's down here in Arizona. We don't really talk much, but you know, we're close enough. And then one sister, Kathy, who lives in Peoria. So that's a big reason why I came back to the West, so that I can be closer to her. You know, so I don't have my own family. I don't have a family with like parents and stuff like that. So it's like I have to start living my life the way that I want it. And you know, after Corey passed away and my mom passed away, I bought a house in Michigan. So I bought a house, beautiful home, you know, 1,900 square foot, couple bedrooms, full basement, big yard. and like it felt like an anchor. I love the idea of being a homeowner, but the thought of it was just terrifying. Just being stuck in one spot for that long. You know, being 38 years old now, and I would still have a 28-year mortgage. It's like that's like a death sentence. The way that I was thinking, I was like, this is, you know, this is not for me. This is not how I wanted stuff. So I already had plans in place so that I can come out here this winter, and then put the house on the market next spring. But I was able to get things in order so that I could put the house on the market this year. Still has not sold, but I'm here now. I'm gonna start work camping here, hopefully February, March, April time frame. So yeah, I just wanted freedom to live my life and see the things that I want to see before I die. That's why I chose the nomadic life, was so that I could experience life. I didn't have to depend on somebody to be like, yeah, you can have that time off from work. You know, I was born in '86, millennial. The whole long-term working thing isn't really there anymore, and if it is, it's not really worth it. There's no pension. There's a 401k, but you contribute to that, and if you're lucky, the company contributes part as well. No, just normal brick and mortar homes were just not for me. It was very stressful living in a house. There was nothing wrong with the house, but just the thought of something going wrong, and then I had to figure out how to fix it or who to call, and all of that stuff was just a lot. I ended up spending a lot of money being a homeowner too. Like, I would go to like Walmart, for example, buy something because I needed it. A couple months later, go back to Walmart, buy the same thing because I forgot that I bought it, because it was just too big of a space for me, so I couldn't keep track of anything that I had. And you know, slowly but surely I realized that, you know, prior to buying a house, I was happy with a one-bedroom apartment. Prior to that, the first time that I lived in Arizona, it was just a one-room apartment with a bathroom, and that was more than enough space for me. Like, for example, with my house, I had a Lazy Susan in the kitchen that I opened twice. The day I moved in to clean it, and the day I finally moved out when I cleaned it. Never used that cabinet. There's cabinets in the house that I've never even used because it was just me. So yeah, that's the reason why I decided to try this nomadic life, is just to live a more fulfilling life that could give me more enjoyment and allow me to see more things. Man, it doesn't seem like it would be a hard video to make, but it's just being really honest and being very open, and you know, I'm wanting to grow as a person as well. I want to get out of my shell. I want to be more open to trying new things by myself, meeting new people, and you know, traveling, and all of that stuff. So I'm just a normal guy trying to do a different type of lifestyle to have a different type of life. And yeah, and I have a dog, Hope. She was my mom's. Her wish was for me to take care of her, and I'm just wanting to give her the best life that she has as well. And She's already driven like 5,000 miles since she's been with me, cross country twice, seeing White Sands, Roswell, and all of that stuff. So she's very traverse, and that brings me joy knowing that she's able to sniff so many new spots. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this nomadic life, to improve my life, my happiness, and my dog's life as well. So I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me down below why you decided, or why you wished you could do this lifestyle, and maybe I'll do a part 2 with more detail. Alright guys, later. Thank you.